Hello, students. Here we are again with another lesson with Burlington English. Today we're going to learn how to use the WH questions in present tense. Okay? So we're going to review WH questions in simple present and the present continuous. Okay? Remember we talked about the simple present verb before, and we also talked about the present continuous. We add ing to the verb to change it from present simple or simple present to present continuous. Okay, so look at the examples here in these two pictures. Where are you going? Where are you going? This is a WH question. WH question. It starts with W and H. Where are you going? When does the school year begin? When does the school year begin? This is also WH question. We use where to ask about places. We use when to ask about time. Okay? We have here some conversations. Okay? We're going to read them, go through them, and then we're going to answer these questions here. Okay? When does the class start? When does the class start? At 9 a.m. At 9 a.m. Time. When? What is she reading? What is she reading? The newspaper. The newspaper. Where are they going? Where are they going? To the library. To the library. How do you practice vocabulary? How do you practice vocabulary? I make a word list. I make a word list. Okay, now we look here. We have these questions. When does the class start? What is she reading? How do you practice vocabulary? Where are they going? Okay, so what do we use to ask about place? What do we use? Which question of these asking about a place? A way to do something. A way to do something. A thing. A time. Now what you have to do is to click on one of these and you can move it around. You can put it in the correct place. I'm going to do number 1 for you, okay, as an example, and you should do the rest. Okay, so which question asks about a place? Or which question asks about a way to do something? Which question asks about a thing? And which question asks about a time? Okay, so the question that asks about a place is where. Where are they going? Where are they going? Okay, so I need you to log in to your Burlington English account, okay, and do the rest. Okay, so here is the rule of using WH questions, okay? Use WH questions to ask for more information. To ask for more information. Here's the simple present. When does the school year end? When does the school year end? It ends in May. It ends in May. How do you practice reading? How do you practice reading? I read a newspaper. I read a newspaper. Which bus do you take to work? Which bus do you take to work? I take the 10 bus. I take the 10 bus. So we use when, how, which with simple present. Okay? So the verb we use with when, how, which is simple present. Does, do, do. Okay? We use does before we are asking about the school year. We use do because here we have you. Again, we use do because we have you. We only use does with he, she, and it. And we use do with I, you, singular, we, they, and you, plural. Okay. Now the questions that we use with present continuous are what, where, why, and who. What is she doing? What is she doing? She's practicing English. She's practicing English. Where are they going? Where are they going? They're going to school. They're going to school. Why are you smiling? Why are you smiling? Because we are happy. Because we are happy. Who are they talking to? Who are they talking to? Their friends. Their friends. Okay, so what? We used present continuous. Do plus ing, doing. And when we answer, we also answer with present continuous. She is practicing. She's practicing. Where? Going. We have the verb go with ing. Same thing, we answer with present continuous. They're going to school. Why Smiling. Smile with ing. Because we are happy. Because we are happy. Who are they talking to? Who talking? Who talking? Talk with ing. They're friends. They're friends. Okay. Now this again, this is the rule with some examples. You also have these rules in the packet I handed to you or sent to you by mail. You can review it and read it as long as it's in your hand. Okay. Right. So now let's practice. In this exercise, we need to choose the correct word, the correct question word. Okay, so we have three words here. We have three question words: which, how, which, what. How, which, what. Do Ed and Nancy get to work? Do Ed and Nancy get to work? What do we use? Which one is the correct answer? Is it how do Ed and Nancy get to work? Or which do Ed and Nancy get to work? Or what do Ed and Nancy get to work? And for number two, we have which, what, and when. Do you watch on TV? Do you watch on TV? Choose the correct question word from these three. Which, how, why. Dress is she wearing? Dress is she wearing? Which question word? Which, what, where. Does Sally work? Does Sally work? Which, why, what. Are we stopping at the supermarket? Are we stopping at the supermarket? What, when, why. Do you usually eat for dinner? Do you usually eat for dinner? So again, I'm going to do number one for you, and you do the rest. Do Ed and Nancy get to work? I should use how. How do Ed and Nancy get to work? Because here I'm asking about the way or the method Ed and Nancy use to get to work. Okay, so I'm asking, how do Ed and Nancy get to work? Okay. Okay. Now on this exercise, we need to match the question to the answers. Match the questions to the answers. Here we have the questions And on this list, we have the answers. How do Ed and Nancy get to work? What do you watch on TV? Which dress is she wearing? Where does Sally work? Why are we stopping at the supermarket? What do you usually eat for dinner? These are the questions. Now, let's read the answers. To buy milk. They drive. At a computer store. Movies and the news. Chicken and rice. The red one. Now I'm going to do number one for you so you can understand and know how to do the rest. The question is, how do Ed and Nancy get to work? Click on number one, drag it, and you can move it around. So what do you think? To buy milk, they drive. At a computer store, movie and the news, chicken and rice, or the red one? The answer is B. They drive. They drive. Okay? Now you can do the same with the rest. Click, drag, and put it at the correct answer. Oh, and by the way, when you finish answering the questions, click on check so you can see your answers if they are correct or no. Okay. Here, you have to use the words to form questions in the simple present and the present continuous. We have here 4 random words or scrambled words. We need to put them in the correct order, okay, to form questions in present simple. Where your family live. Where your family live. Why you want to learn English. Why you want to learn English. Which languages do you speak? Which languages? Oh, I answered this question. I'm sorry. Which languages you speak? So I'm going to do this one and you can do the rest. What you do on the weekends. What you do on the weekends. Now, since I formed the question from this one, remember in these 4 questions we need to use simple present. Simple present. Okay? So, which languages do you speak? See here, the do is missing. Okay? And it's simple present. It's a simple present. Which languages you speak? Which languages do you speak? Okay, so here in these 3, you need to do the same thing. On these 4, we need to use the present continuous. Present continuous. And remember, the present continuous is the simple present. We add ing to it. Okay? What you do right now. What you do right now. Who you talk to. Who you talk to. Where you sit now. Where you sit now. What you wear today. What you wear today. I'm going to do this one for you, and then you do the rest. What are you doing right now? See that? I added are and I changed it to present continuous. This is simple present. This is present continuous. I put ing to it. Okay. Now you do the rest, and when you finish, you click on check. Now, on this exercise, you will need to communicate. That means you will need to talk. Okay? It is important that you talk because if you don't talk, it will still be difficult for you to learn English. Again, it is okay to make mistakes. We all make mistakes. And if we don't make mistakes, we don't learn. Okay? So, in this exercise, you can practice with your husband, with your wife, with your sister, brother, mother, father, son, daughter, neighbors, friends, anyone. Okay? You can practice with anyone. Okay. What you need to do is to add two more questions to each part. This is the first part, simple present. And then this is the second part, present continuous. So you need to add two questions here and two questions here. Where does your family live? Why do you want to learn English? Which languages do you speak? What do you do on the weekend? Now it's your turn to write two more questions. Present continuous. What are you doing right now? Who are you talking to? Where are you sitting now? What are you wearing today? And then your turn to add two more questions. After you added the questions, you have to choose four questions. You have to choose four questions to ask your partner, your friend, your husband, your wife, whoever is practicing with you, like these two girls. Where does your family live? My parents live in Chile. My sister lives in the United States. Okay? So you can ask the question to your friend or to your partner, and then you switch. So first you ask and they answer, and then you switch. They ask and you answer. Okay? So you select or choose four from this and four from this. So you need to ask and answer 8 questions. Okay. On this one, We need to ask and answer the questions with a partner. So this is also speaking. Speaking, okay? If you don't practice speaking, well, I wouldn't say you will never learn, but it will be very difficult for you to speak. I mean, you need to practice speaking to learn from your mistakes, so you can be more uh, fluent, okay, and more skilled in speaking English. Okay, so we are going to use these questions and answers to practice with your partner. You can use the simple present or the present continuous. This is not complete. The question is not complete. The answer is not complete. There's something missing. Okay, so you need to correct the question and answer. What I need you to do is to do the correct questions and answers, the complete questions and answers on your notebook or on a piece of paper, and then you can send it to me. Okay? What you do right now? I make dinner. Where Janet go to school? She go to Reed High School. When your school day end? When your school day end? It usually end at 3 p.m. Which students take the test today? Ms. Green's students take the test. Why Bobby stand at the window? He wait for his father. Who you get to the supermarket? I'm sorry, how you get to the supermarket? I always drive. Remember, write the correct and complete questions and answers on a piece of paper, send them to me, and then practice speaking to your friend or partner, like these two people. What are you doing right now? I'm making dinner. I'm making dinner. Well, obviously he's not making dinner, but well, what are you doing right now? I'm making dinner. Okay? Now, here there is an error or mistakes. What we need to do is to correct the mistakes or correct the error in the question in each conversation. So the mistake is not in the answer, but it's in the question. Where he is going to work. How does the school year end? In June. Which newspaper they read? Today in the USA. Okay. Again, there is a mistake or error in each question. put your correct answer here. And when you finish, you can take a picture of it, okay, and send it to me. Thank you for watching this video today. Hopefully we'll meet again in a new video. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you so much.